Hello, everybody. Welcome back to part 2 of Mermaids Are the Worst.
10 years after Grandpa got chased out of the village, the kahuna's daughter, Leilani, she married another man, and they had a kid together.
If this is your first episode joining us, this won't make much sense.
After the baby came, the people started to forget about Kainoa and the curse the mermaid put on him. Till one day, another great storm struck, even more violent than the one that sent my grandfather to the bottom of the sea. The kahuna's boat went down, and him and his daughter's new husband went with it.
And he.
The men who survived went to break the news to Leilani, but when they got there, her and the baby, they were nowhere to be found.
She and the baby. You would say she was nowhere to be found, not her was nowhere to... whatever.
The villagers said it was the mermaid's revenge, that she took all 4 of them because she couldn't have Kainoa. So they lit torches and they marched to Saikiki Beach to confront him. When they threw open the door of his hut, they couldn't believe what they saw.
The squid?
He'd been living all alone for the last 10 years, but there he was with a baby in his arms. And the baby, it was dripping with water.
And? Hey, remember when I suspected Shell was waiting for 100 years?
They ran off screaming, talking about how he must have had a kid with the mermaid. And that was the last time anyone from the village went to Saikiki.
We gotta get to the bottom of this.
Wait, but that baby must have been your mother, which would mean she was half mermaid?
I told you!
Would make you...
Cooley, don't even say it. My mother is a human being. My grandpa found her abandoned on the beach and raised her as his own.
Yeah, no, that happens.
He never had a kid with a mermaid. That's just a stupid rumor made up by a bunch of superstitious fishermen.
Hey man, some of my best friends are mermaids.
If that mermaid really is still out there somewhere waiting for Grandpa, there's something I want you to give her.
He is gonna show me the middle finger.
Meet me on Saikiki Beach. It's on the other side of the cape. You can get there through the chapel at the back of the village. I'll leave the door unlocked.
Man, to thine own self be true. You gotta reconcile your what you want to be with what you are. Well, maybe Rab will join me. Yeah, and he can, between the hero and Rab, we can count ourselves as healers. I sure love me some smoked fish. Yeah, or even not smoked. Yeah, let's go find some souls of the departed. This is fine. So, weird Dragon Quest fact, sometimes you can get a Seed of Life by looting a grave. You can eat their soul for 6 hit points, permanently upgraded. Well, I was about to say, I should focus on the story and not the exploration, but then they hit a sparkly spot on me. There could be treasure anywhere.
This veil was my tutu's. Ma said when she found him after he died, he was just lying there holding on to it. Guess there was a reason I never threw it away. If you really know where to find that mermaid, I want you to take it to her and tell her he's dead.
Okay.
Look, I'm sorry if I was kind of short with you back there, but it hasn't been easy for me and my ma.
Well, I mean, she has kind of been spreading the stories about how horrible her own heritage
After
is.
Grandpa died, they let her go back to the village and marry a local guy. But it didn't stop folks talking. But she rose above it, turned it into that story show of hers. And now that's how she makes her living. She's a smart woman. Tough, too. I hate that mermaid for what she's put us through. And I don't want my kids to suffer like we have.
Now you know why they don't like the
Kahuna's
parties.
finally letting me sail with the other men. The curse is nearly undone. Please, take the veil and let that be an end to it.
But you guys don't all have to hate mermaids. But what if there was a red book in... Ooh. Yeah. I don't think Michelle's gonna take the news very well. Or she might not notice. I haven't decided which way I think it's gonna go yet. Well, back to the party. I mean both meanings, by the way. Yeah, I could have backtracked to Heliodor. I wonder if that would have been worth doing. Man, I wonder how many people find that the first time they run out the door. As soon as I saw Rab had moved, I tensed up and prepared for bad news. Alright, the party's over. Fine, I really want to hear what you have to say, kid. Or a giant tentacular. Well, you want to have at least 100 hit points before you go looking for those. Are we all still at the party? Oh, nice! Well, I'm glad to know it's going to be going on for a while. Oh, yeah! We got a cool-eyed guy over there. Right, I'm going to assume the party's back at the boat. I only mean at the one term now. Not a campfire to be found here, kind of surprisingly. What's weird? Hey, it looks like he's working on something nice. Yeah, I think she might interpret receiving a veil the wrong way. Oh, we already read that one. I have suspected she was gonna gargle in her sleep. Like a mermaid. Yeah, I mean, I guess this is setting us on the trail of the pearls, because in the story all of the pearls sunk into the ocean, or Kai's great catch did, anyway. Okay, everyone's with me again. Kinda Surprised me there. Yeah, I guess I could zoom there. Yeah, right. Alright, fastest way is probably, well... Alright, it's probably this way. Let's just cast zoom. Okay. Alright, place your bets on if you think this is gonna go, happily. What, she's been waiting for 50 years. She'll be okay. I met your daughter? She hates you. Nope. Okay. Can you zoom? Alright, fine. We'll sail the whole way. Oh, okay, that's nice. Well, look at the game streamlining the process for me. How's this gonna go? I wouldn't mind getting the whole truth from the mom, either. I think she's, I think she's spun the story to be a little unflattering towards mermaids. About all the soul stealing and everything. And why'd they burn his boat? He's not gonna marry the girl after. Actually, the story has a lot of similarities to the heroes. Also, small level design touch. They very carefully placed the place where Kai and his mom live in a memorable location that we very recently went by. I mean, there's the pink map point as well, but hey, man. Well, I didn't exactly. Yeah, and you're sleeping? Oh, she'll be following us. I wonder if she's gonna bring a mob with her. Maybe we're gonna have some sort of, like, Salem thing going on. That'd be fun! That'd be some nice light fantasy before bed. What time of day are you guys watching these, by the way? I assume a lot of people it's like, maybe in the background at work or something. I know some viewers have told me they curl up to the old get Daved at night, though. But I mean, as it's Dragon Quest, right up till you get to the end, pretty good before bed material.
Why have you brought me here?
That voice! It's music to my ears! I feel like I could cry.
Yeah,
We're gonna
Kai.
hurry that
Do
up.
I know you?
Dude, be less aloof.
What? You're a mermaid.
It's important you not fall in love with this one. Don't ask why.
Oh, silly me. I'm always far too quick to jump for joy.
No, I'm not. The man you loved, he was my grandfather. But he's not here anymore.
My darling Kai, my one true love. Oh, how could I forget we mermaids live 500 years? Quick as a flash, a human life just ups and disappears. Without Kai, hours seem to pass too slowly to be true.
She's gonna try to get to the...
Thanks for finding Kai for me. You've been a proper friend. To trace my love across the sea until the bitter end.
Well, sorry it was so sad.
You, and I mean to pay that debt. You'll find your prize upon the selfsame island where we met.
I think it's gonna let me go underwater. That's my bet.
I'm sorry I can't come along and see you on your way. But now I'm here, I can't go back. I think I have to stay.
I don't think this is gonna end well. Oh?
I waited for you so long through
Oh
sun
boy.
and stormy weather. But now it's time, at long last, we're going to be together.
Are you gonna drown yourself?
You've got your granddad's hands, you know. So soft yet strong and honest. The hands of one who'd never ever make a faithless promise. A mermaid who sets foot on land will perish in the brine. But that's alright. I got to meet my darling one last time.
She's gonna do it.
If I had been a human, or if he had been like me, perhaps we could have lived together, happy as can be. But I'm a mermaid. He's a man. There's no point asking why. He was my one true love, but now it's time to say goodbye.
And there she goes. Well, in a way she got her wish. Not how she'd
I've
imagined.
seen her somewhere before. Of course! Grandpa's cabin!
I don't know, Kai. I feel like you, Right, I just wanted to clarify it. He didn't mean home. I totally wasn't gonna bail. The exact scene.
What's this? A letter?
This is Grandpa's handwriting. Dearest beloved, ever since you saved me on the day of the great storm, the dream of one day being reunited with you is all I have lived for. But now
It's
I
almost
fear
rhyming.
my dream is over. Forgive me, my darling, but I cannot keep my promise. Some years after my boat was burned and I was exiled to this beach, the fishing fleet was hit by another great storm, and many people lost their lives. The kahuna and his daughter Leilani's husband were among them. One night, not long afterward, I saw a woman standing on the cliffs. She had a baby in her arms. It was Leilani, the woman who was once to be my wife.
I feel like if there was an Yggdrasil branch,
With
it
her
would be a
father
good way
and
for us to
husband
know what
gone,
happened.
She had lost all hope and all reason. I
Oh,
called
no.
out to her, but in her grief, she could not hear me. Before my disbelieving eyes, she threw herself into the ocean.
You saved the baby.
I tried to save them. I did everything I could, but only the baby survived.
Kai?
Oh, I wonder if she got the wrong impression.
You're sure you're fine to row back home? You're not in any pain? I wish you'd let me keep you till you're fighting fit again.
Don't worry about me, Michelle. You fixed me up real good. I'm fitter than ever.
Kai, I know you've got to go. There's things you have to do. Just promise me you'll be back soon. I'll wait right here for you.
But it felt responsible for the child.
It's all my fault.
I mean, not exactly. But a
I'm
lot of pain
sorry,
in the story.
Michelle. I can't leave. I can't just be thinking of myself anymore. This child needs me.
I mean,
The villagers say you put a curse on me, but it's only because they don't understand. They don't want what happened to me to happen to anybody else.
then don't burn his boat.
You have to forgive them. They don't know you like I do. They don't know you at all. And what they don't know, they fear. I sometimes wonder if you're still sitting there on that rock, still waiting for me to return.
Yep.
But it's too late for me now. I'll never make it back there. I'll understand if you can never forgive me. But I want you to know one thing. I love you. I always will.
I mean, you could have gone when the baby was like an adult.
I'm sorry. I shouldn't have been so hard on you. Without you, I'd never have known all of this. Never met Michelle. All this time, I hated that mermaid for what she did to my grandfather. But now I see how he really felt. He wasn't cursed. He really loved her.
Well, sometimes it's worse. You probably should have told her that before she killed herself, man. Yeah, I finally got a pearl. That's the takeaway from all that. Also, that baby did not turn out very appreciative. Yeah, and he did you a solid. But I'm... man... All kind of comes back to the kahuna, though. Not... like, a lot of the tragedy would never have happened. If they just let him go. Alright, well... back to the Strand, I guess. Well, good for him. Hey, Mom. Yeah, then why are you slandering his good... whatever. I guess she's just trying to get by. Man, it's kind of... the bitter pang of reality to it, though, with... everybody just trying to get by, and things not working out all that happily. Which, I mean, might seem weird in a game like this, but I mean, it's got the fairy tale overtones, right? Like, that's a very Hans Christian Andersen tale. Oh, let's just sail there properly. We've done a lot of zooming and quick traveling. I'm all reflective now. Alright. Do I have everyone on full... yeah, that's not necessary anymore. And we can one-shot them. That's pretty cool. Yeah, that story also had some slight pangs of... the hero from Dragon Quest IV. I don't know, had a lot of stuff going on. A delightful side journey. And it actually... so something I was thinking about a little while ago is, like, in video games people usually hate the fetch quest or the FedEx quest, whatever you prefer to call it. And a lot of them follow the formula of, you know, I need one of these or 3 of these. Go get them and bring them back. And I was kind of wondering, I mean, that's still like the basics of a story. Like, to a certain extent, everything you do in a game is go somewhere else, do a thing. And it's not unusual for the hero to end up where they start, right? So where does it become a bad quest, and I spent a lot of time thinking about how it's kind of important to keep elaborating on why they wanted it. Like, you get out of a bad quest by, okay, well, why does this guy want? I don't know. Why does this guy want this medicine? Oh, well, he's trying to heal his wife. Okay, well, what happened to his wife? Oh, okay, well, and what's responsible for that? And you can just start, as you start chaining together these little causalities, then you can just sort of make them up if you're writing a quest or whatever. You actually start to get a story instead of just a go here and do that. And so, and each one of those could be an interesting little step. My point is, that's kind of what just happened. Like, fundamentally, we got sent to a village, back to an island we'd already found and kind of had to find right away, and then back to the village again. I gotta be careful here. That's alright, I can still use abilities. Yeah, he's got hit points. Let's take it seriously. The hero's ridiculously strong. And we haven't even upgraded that sword. There we go. And there's the strand. Probably one more fight? Yeah. You could feel inevitability creeping up on us. Oh, let's see if we can one-shot him. I want to know. Beautiful.
Ah, not bad at all.
Yeah, our boy the hero's doing alright. Like, to be able to do 200 damage at this point in the game is kind of ridiculous, and I love it. Only people that went with normal swords, by the way. Yeah, how's your damage? You're probably dual wielding by now. Alright, what bittersweet memoir do we have? Huh. Play it at one of those white pillars of light? That's even sadder. Well, goodbye, Shell. Sorry it was all bad news. So are those quick travel points it's showing me? Oh, I mean, we have to check, don't we? We have to. Full speed ahead. No, we're taking a hard right. Or pardon me, starboard. And speaking of things that make you appreciate the lack of random encounters everywhere else. But again, the dose is small enough. And if we follow the trend, we should... Nice. we should get the ability to fly. There won't be encounters there. Trying to think. I forget if you get a flying machine in Dragon Quest 3, but I think the answer is no. But you get the balloon in 4. And you get a magic carpet and something else in 5. 6, you get the flying bed I've referred to. And that's another sad story. Never did land over there. And then what else? 8, you get a gem. We'll say that. Some of them I don't want to spoil. Champ Sauvage. Did this not take me somewhere interesting? No, this counts as interesting. Alright, it's just a lump wizard. Yeah, these guys aren't too bad. We can deal with their kind. Yeah, let's just run the ladies' party just a little bit longer. I guess Rab has decent offense with his spells. Okay. And both die? Booyah. Oh goodness. Alright, I mean, there's a town, but there's an academy. Let's check it out and see if we can make ourselves some mini medals, maybe? Alright, I'm distracted. Nope, that is the last thing I wanted. Run! Or you'll be wet? Okay, fine. We're gonna play this one a little bit more aggressively, I think. Wow, she must have been super close to taking it out last time. Alright, Veronica. Who banged it best? Oh, he's got like 3 hit points. Sure, or we could grossly overkill. That's fine too, Jade. Ugh, now I know how the mermaid felt. Alright, we need a mount. I haven't seen any bees yet. Unwanted mini medals? Can we do something other than stamp our book? Color me fascinated. Oh, it's the castle theme from Dragon Quest V. This one gets me feeling nostalgic inside. Well, what are we doing here? What place is this? I'm okay that they didn't do this part. Even female monsters? Haha! Is this a play on the Madeline books?
Très bien. A splendid rendition, girls. Now, to your lesson. May you have a maximally fruitful day on your journey to become miniature ladies par excellence.
Merci.
All together now. Merci, Monsieur Médaille.
Merci, Monsieur Médaille.
Merci, mesdemoiselles.
They're all pretty fired up to go to school.
What have we here? It is not so often that we receive les visiteurs. It is a minimally common occurrence, in fact.
Bonjour, je m'appelle Mary. I love this guy.
Incroyable! I do not believe it. Young man, it must have been fate that brought you here. Destiny! La Providence! I sense a great power within you. A power of maximal significance. There is much to discuss, but not out here, eh? Come to my office, and I will reveal all you need to know. It is nearby, a minimal distance. You will see.
Oh, okay. Excitement from 0 to 500 out of 10. Well, he's having a good day. Well, we'll do a quick checking out of the place. No. We'll do it next time. I'll record one more. We can go one more. And, man, I have no idea what's going to happen. This is pretty cool. I don't think I've seen anything like this before, really. So, it's the other fun type of present. Yay!